Let's be honest.
Who's could have said, sometimes he crashes when he should be getting back, but I'm happy he crashed on that one.
Me too.
Anthony Davis led the Lakers with 24 points and a dozen boards. He's speaking with Mike Trudell in the locker room.
Anthony, if we could just start, Frank said that he thought the main key was the extra passes, 39 assists, the most the franchise has had, and it's since 2009. What was into you guys in that way, just keeping the ball moving along like that?
Exactly what you said, just trying to move the ball and get easy looks. Last game, the previous two games before tonight, we didn't, we were taking a lot of one-pass shots, and when we get in the paint, we just find one kick out and then shoot the ball, instead of getting in the paint multiple times and had the defense moving and scrambling. So we did a good job of that tonight, getting in the paint, finding open shooters, and we didn't have the shot. We were swinging and getting in the paint again to find another guy. So, the ball was hopping tonight. That's why we had 39 assists.
Those 2 threes from Kuz late in the fourth were both on extra passes. But what is it like for you and LeBron to see him come through like that? As you're going to need him.
Yeah, he made some big time plays tonight. He's starting to get in the groove, starting to find his rhythm, and the more he's able to play like that, the harder it's going to be for us to be beat. He stepped up tonight. Took all his shots. In rhythm. And like I said, we trust in the next pass. We trust in the next guy to make a play for us. And, we were going to the same play for Avery, and he was making the right play, feeds to JaVale or, getting his own shot or kickouts, whatever it was. So everybody was making the right reads tonight, and, guys stepped up big.
We understand you took a hit in the rib in the first quarter, went back to get it taped up. How'd that feel? How did it impact? And just the other things you had been battling through early this season.
I took a shot. I'm not sure on what play or when it was, but took a shot and just wanted to go back here and get it taped up, wrapped up. It kind of bothered me a little bit, so I just got it wrapped up and taped up to kind of keep it secure, whatever the trainers were saying or whatever. So, just try to get back on the floor as soon as possible.
Anthony, what were your impressions of this Suns team?
They're a great young team. They like to get out and run. They shoot a lot of threes. They do a great job of getting to the paint and finding shooters. I think they had maybe 15 plus threes tonight or something like that. So, and they're great in transition. And I think we did a good job of holding them to only 10 transition points. But the system that Monty has them running is perfect for this team, and they're going to be a tough team to beat.
Did it feel any different than the last couple of years when you come to Phoenix?
As far as what?
Just the kind of team that they have out there.
Oh yeah, like I said, they're a great young team. They're playing together. They playing with the extra pass, and they, playing through Book, and he's making the right reads. They had 3 guys in 20, and that guy in 18. So they all sharing the ball, playing the right way. So they're going to be a fun team to watch this year.
Anthony, LeBron said that the way you're gutting things out, it's a message to everybody else that you really have no excuse not to be out there yourself. That tough-minded mentality, how can that help this team get to where it wants to be?
I don't know. Thank you, LeBron. I just want to play. Like I say, it's tough for me to lead from the sideline. And so now it makes sense, obviously, but the more I can be on the floor and help this team win, that's what I try to do. I know what our goal is. I know what we're trying to do. So the more I can try to stay on the floor, the more steps we move toward our goal.
Second night back-to-back tomorrow, obviously the shoulder ribs. Is there any thought at all on your part to not playing tomorrow night?
Talk with the trainers and see. Obviously, we'll see how the shoulder and the ribs feel, tomorrow, when I get up. And we'll go from there.
Anthony, there was a moment after the game when you and Kyle and LeBron were on the court together, and you guys both just looked so proud of him.
Yeah.
What did you say to him then, and how proud are you?
We just told him, welcome back. He's been trying to get in the groove, get in the rhythm for the last couple games, and with his legs back under him. And he did it tonight. He came up huge for us, made some big shots, time after time, and we were just so happy for him. When you see one of your guys playing well and getting back, we're excited for everyone. We just told him, just keep going.
Last 2 questions, please. been in a bunch of tight games already, and you've won most of them. How has having LeBron on the court changed your confidence level in some of these close games?
Just all of us. I mean, not just him. You know, obviously he plays a big part of it, and what he's ever doing in the fourth. But all these guys, never lose confidence in our team and in themselves and our teammates. So, you know, we can get to the paint and, you know, LeBron doesn't have to score every time, you know, or try to take it upon himself. So, you know, he can get to the paint, find Kuz twice, you know, for jumpers, or, you know, find Avery or, you know, Dwight Javale, whatever. And then when it's time for him to make a shot, you know, he made the big three. So it's a team effort. Everybody have a lot of confidence in each other. We always feel like we're never out of a game. We feel like we can come in and win every game. And it's the confidence.
Put that game away and stay in control.
We really committed to the extra pass. You know, I challenged our guys last game to truly commit to it. You know, we're playing pretty good extra pass basketball, but not good enough. And, you know, we had 31 assists last game, so they're all looking at me like, you know, we still got to make more extra passes, and we responded tonight by having 39. You know, and that's the secret for us. Like, if we truly commit to the extra pass offensively and playing for each other, we're going to be near unbeatable. That was a really good team that we beat tonight, and that's a really good win.
Those 2 threes from Kuz, I think one came on Bradley's offensive rebound and kick out, and then Bradley makes the extra pass for the second one. Does that kind of epitomize the evening?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, again, well, I think Avery's was even bigger, because that was the extra pass that we've been looking for. You know, he was great. He had that one stretch where we're running his play, and he scored 5, 6, 7 times in a row on it. But, you know, to me, that extra pass to Kuz with the game on the line, you know, was the biggest play of the game. So, again, our guys are committed. LeBron had 11 assists and 1 turnover. You know, that's back-to-back games where he's just been ridiculous with the assist-turnover ratio, and leading the charge for us.
AD went back to the locker room and sounded like just got some tape around the ribs, comes back on the court. Just what did you know about that, and how did you think he looked when he returned?
Playing through a lot of pain. He had a rib injury. You know, he's being examined right now. We'll have an update, you know, as we get it. But, you know, it's a gritty effort for him to play through pain and helped us close the game out.
What do you think enabled Kyle to have the game he had tonight?
The passing. You know, I mean, he was not forcing. He was playing inside-out basketball, and everybody else was. So he was a recipient of a lot of extra passes. So, you know, he's a confident offensive player. He's going to be a major part of our season this year, and you know, he was great with and without the basketball game.
Just with Kyle, is that somewhat of an offensive X factor compared to the first couple games as you're, you know, searching for somebody aside from LeBron and AD? Is that part of the design with what you get from him off the bench?
Yeah, I mean, he's a heck of a scorer, you know, and you know, that's a lot of firepower that we didn't have in the lineup the first X amount of games, and then even when he comes back, it's still, you know, it's still going to be in a phase of rhythm and timing and conditioning, getting that all back. But he was great. But I want to say Rajon gave us a huge lift too. You know, we had 120 offensive rating. That's the highest of the year, I believe, for us this season. And, you know, him running that second unit the way he did and orchestrating and, you know, getting us to play with pace and keeping us organized was a big factor in the win tonight.
Greg, how much more potent can you guys be when you get the kind of production out of Dwight and out of JaVale?
Yeah, those guys were 11 for 14 tonight. You know, and both of them played great, and we needed everybody tonight. Phoenix played a great game. You know, and they're playing out of their minds right now with how productive they've been. So we need everybody to step up, and everybody produced.
Frank Vogel talking about the bigs, JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard going 11 of 15. He also mentioned AD with that rib injury, got it taped up and was playing through pain, and AD ended up with 24 points and 12 rebounds. All right, let's go back to the Laker locker room. LeBron James with 19 points and 11 assists. He's speaking with Mike Bresnahan.
LeBron, Kyle Kuzma had 23 points, hit 2 late big three-pointers. How happy are you to see him kind of rebound?
I mean, it was only a matter of time. And it came at the right time. You know, playing against a tough team this year. They've played some extremely great basketball this year so far. And it was great to have, you know, the Kuz that we know was capable of. And he was just very patient, you know, and took the shots that came to him. In that first quarter, he really got it going, and then he finished it off.
Phoenix was sublime behind the three-point line. How'd you guys keep your composure defensively?
That's just been us all year. You know, in that third quarter, it was back and forth. Nobody could get a stop. But we felt in the fourth quarter, if we just buckled down, got 2 or 3 stops, that we can kind of break open the game, and we did just that.
When you get that kind of over Bell and Dwight, how much more does that help you guys when you get that kind of production?
I mean, that's what we love. I mean,